Hare Krishna. Hello, students. Good evening to everyone. How are you? I am Rajveer, your biology teacher. Today, that brings the fifth part fifth of the this chapter, and I hope you will enjoy this chapter: integrations and coordination, chemical coordination. So, first question of the day, which asking just about you. At this time of flight, the pain in the ear is due to what? Sound of the engine, differences in the pressure between the middle ear and inner ear, differences in pressure between the middle and outer ear, opening of the eustachian tubes. So, dear student, if you want to learn this concept, answer this concept, so you should learn about first of all the internal structure of ear, and with the help of this structure, definitely we can understand in better way for the answer of this question. So, first, sound of the engine, absolutely wrong, because this is not the noise comes in the internal side of the plane. So this option will eliminate. Now next option, differences in pressure between the middle ear and inner ear. No, this is not right. Difference in the pressure between middle ear and outer ear. Yes, this is the right, because this pressure just this pressure gradient is created in between outer and middle ear. So our answer will third, not fourth, opening of the eustachian tubes. So now let me explain in detail manner. So as I told you, when an airplane climbs or descends, the air pressure changes rapidly, and the eustachian tubes often cannot react fast enough, which cause the symptom of the airplane's ear. Swelling or yanks open the eustachian tubes and allow the middle ear to get more air, equalize the air pressure. So that is why we have choose third option. Now, if we see the internal structure, so first of all, what we see from outer to inner, pinna is the first part, then after air part is enter in internal auditory meatus. In short, we can say EM, and in EM, above part we can say base of skull, and above below part we can say here the bones, and eardrum is just present and starting of the air cavity, and after eardrum just three ossicles are present. First is incus, malleus, and stapes. Then after semicircular canals is beginning, and there is ending in the nerve fibers, and cochlea is the occurs in below of the semicircular canal. And when we see this ear ossicles and ear bones just opening and connected with the eustachian tubes, and this eustachian tubes connected with pharynx, and this tubes is the maintain the pressure differences. Okay, so as I told you, when we are traveling in aeroplane, then during the aeroplane, when aeroplane is climbing and descending, then it's the air pressure is created between internal ear, middle ear, and external ear. So our answer will be third. Now the next question, the membrane that gives us the ability to discriminate different pitches of the sound is the what? Round window, tympanic membrane, tectorial membrane, basilar membrane. Definitely answer will be basilar membrane. Why we have choose basilar membrane? Because the tympanic membrane is also known as the eardrum. Is it fine? It separates the inner ear from the outer ear, and the membrane vibrates. When the sound wave reach it, then vibration is then transferred to the tinny bones in the middle ear. Then after, if I talk about basilar membrane, so basilar membrane give us the ability to discriminate different pitches of the sound. This is because the different region of the basilar membrane vibrate best at different frequencies of the sound, from which the brain infers the pitch. That is why we have choose basilar membrane, and fourth option is the right option. Now Next one is the cornea transplant in human is almost never reject. Why? This is because what reason? It is a non-living layer. Absolutely wrong. Yes, its cells are least penetrable by bacteria. Not right. It has no blood supply. Yes, this is right. It is composed of a enucleated cell. So answer will be third. It has no blood supply. Now, if I more talk about the blood supply of the corneal part, so cornea is transparent portion that forms the anterior one-sixth of the eyeball. Is it fine? And the cornea admit and helps to focus the light wave as they enter the eye. The cornea is avascular. It means gets no blood supply. This part of eye absorbs oxygen from the air. Cornea transplant in human is almost never rejected because it has no blood supply, right? It was one of the first organ to be successfully transplanted. So the correct answer, it has no blood supply. I hope you will understand why we have choose these options, right? Now we come at the next question. So next question of the day at front of you, this is the table question, but is very important in point of view of the rod and cone cells. So this question just asking about which of the following is the correct with respect to differences between rod cells and cone cells of our retina. So first point, distribution. Rod cell more concern treated in the center of retina, eventually distributed all over retina. High vascular, if I talk about visual acuity, so visual acuity is high and cons is low. Visual pigment contains iodopsin, rhodopsin. Overall functions, vision in poor light, color vision and details vision in a bright light. Definitely we can say answer will fourth. Fourth is the right answer. Overall function, vision is a poor light, vision in poor lights, and color vision and detailed vision is a bright light is the right answer of the console. So as I told you, this is very important and very good questions. So I would like to say about all important point regarding of the rod and cone cells discussed here. So first point about the rod cells. Now, if I talk about number, so rod cells more numerous. It means we can say 125 millions in each eye. While in other hand, if I talk cones, so less than rod, and 7 million in each eye. Then after pigments, so pigment in rod cells, rhodopsin, and in cones, iodopsin. Sensitivity, sensitive to light, less sensitive to light. Vision, dim light, night visions. Cones are bright light. Visual pigments, only one, and black light, three visual pigment to differentiate color. Location, so location of the rods is the peripheral of retina, while cones is the center of retina. Speed of response to a light, slow response, long integration time, cones fast response, short integration time. Shape of the outer segments, cylindrical, and while cones is the conical. Size of rods is small, while cones is a large size. Light level, scotopic, while cones is the phototopic. Absolute sensitivity is rods is high and cones is the low. Visual acuity, poor. Many rods share common neurons connection to brain. Cones are the good. Each cone cells has its own neurons connection to brain. So our answer will be fourth. Answer will be fourth. Yes. Now, next question, in the chemistry of the vision in a mammal, the photosensitivity substrate is called rhodopsin, melanin, sclerotin, and retinol. So as I talk you, these all are pigment, but here we are talking just about the chemistry of the visions in mammal. Photosensitive substance, so that is called absolutely rhodopsin. So if I more talk here about rhodopsin, so rhodopsin is just a pigment present in the rod of the retina, and its light sensitive protein belongs to GPCR family protein, and it is the extremely sensitive to light. When exposed to light, it undergoes two photo bleaching and gives visions under low light. Answer will be rhodopsin. Next one, which foods should be eaten in case of the deficiency of a rhodopsin in eye? What? Carrot, ripe papaya? Absolutely, answer will first. Because we know very well. Vitamin, if I talk about and if I asking to you, what is the source of the vitamin A? Definitely your answer will be carrot and ripe papayas. Because guava and banana not rich source of vitamin A. So this option will eliminate. Mango potato, yes, this also absolutely eliminate. None of this not right answer. Answer will carrot and ripe papaya. Answer will first. So here if I more talk about rhodopsin. So rhodopsin is a pigment containing sensory protein present in eye. As I told you in just a previous question, that convert light into an electrical signal. It is here extremely sensitive to light, hence play a key role in our visions when the light is low. It's fine. It is made up of colorless protein called opsin and cis 11 cis retinal pigmented protein derived from the vitamin A. Is it clear? Now, so food are rich in vitamin A, important for our body. Okay. In other hand, if I talk about rhodopsin, so cannot be made inside a human body, and it must be availed in food which contain beta carotene, a source of rhodopsin like carrot, sweet potato, spinach, papaya, apricots, and good source of the beta carotene. So now, after listening this after questions, you should take a food in your daily routine: carrot, sweet potato, spinach, and papaya for getting the vitamin A sources. Next one, when we migrate from the dark to light, this is a conditional question. So we fail to see for some time, but after a time, visibility becomes normal. It is example of what? Accommodations, adaptations, mutation, photoperiodisms. Answer will not photoperiodism because this phenomena we can see in plant part, not in animals. So this option will eliminate. Mutation, yes, mutation is answer of the just a genetic variation, but here we are not talking about genetic variation, so definitely we can eliminate this option also. Adaptations, yes, perfect, this answer will right. Adaptations, why? So I will complete in my detailed explanation. Accommodations, yes, this is not right answer because this just a adjusting, and we are not here adjusting, so option will eliminate. Answer will only second adaptations. So let me describe in detail. So here, if I more talk about adaptations, so adaptations is the ability of a eye to focus according to differentiate different intensities of the light. Retina has photoreceptor cells that sense light intensities. There are two types of photoreceptor cells, cones and rod. Cones are associated with daylight vision and color visions, while rods are the associated with scotopic vision. It means vision under low lights whenever light intensity changes from high to low or vice versa. These cones and rods are activated at a high and low light intensities respectively. The eye adapt itself to focus in different light intensities. So students, listen to this question carefully and try to understand more efficient understanding in the better way. Okay, then this is very important concept to you. Next questions. Which is the which of the following keeps our body temperature at roughly 37 degrees centigrade by means of a complex thermostat system? Somatosensory area, hypothalamus, basal ganglia, cerebellum. Answer will hypothalamus. Why we have choose only hypothalamus? Why not somatosensory? basal ganglia, cerebellum. So, hypothalamus is a part of the forebrain. It is the thermoregulatory center of the brain. It keeps body temperature at roughly 30 degrees centigrade by means of a complex thermostat system. Hypothalamus contain a number of centers that control body temperature, urge for eating and drinking, sexual drive, rage, anger, etc. It keeps the body temperature at roughly 37 degrees centigrade by means of a complex thermostat system. So hypothalamus is the better answer for this question. Next one question. This very again very important, very good. So match the following column first and column second. Column first, horizontal amacrine cell. What will? Pivot joints, olfactory epithelium, retina, crista, macula. So as we see in our theory part, horizontal and amacrine cells definitely they are connected with our retinal part. Incus, yes, incus is the pivot joint. Bowman glands, Bowman glands is just a, our answer is the olfactory epithelium, and cupula is just answer of the crista. So now, as we see, our answer will be third. If I more talk and would like to describe the amacrine, so amacrine cells receive input from bipolar cells, while horizontal cell receive inputs from the photoreceptor. Thus, this is the key difference between amacrine and horizontal cell. Amacrine cells operate at the inner plexiform layer in the retina, while horizontal cell operate at the outer plexiform layer. Is it fine? Now, then second point, if I talk about incus, so are also known as the anvil in the middle of the three small bone in the middle ear. The incus transmit vibration from the malleus to the stapes. The vibration, the vibration then move to the inner ear. Condition that affect the incus often affect to other ossicles bone. Bowman glands, aka olfactory glands, glands of Bowman are situated in the olfactory mucosa beneath the olfactory epithelium in the lamina propria, a connective tissue also containing fibroblasts, blood vessels, and bundles of the fine axon, fine axon from the olfactory neurons. A cupula is a small inverted cup and dome-shaped cape over a structure, including ampullary. Cupula structure is the in the vestibular system. Vestibular system providing the sense of a spatial orientation. Cochlear cupula, a structure in the cochlea, cupula of the pleura related to the lungs, the cervical parietal pleura in the thorax. Answer will be third. Next one question. This about a human eye is adjusted, adjust for distance object more than 6 meters away. For seeing the near objects, which of the following would not occur? Contraction in circulatory ciliary muscles, slacking of suspensory ligaments, radius of curvature of the lens decrease, decrease in a curvature of the lens. Definitely, if I talk about this type condition, answer will be 4 because this is due to decrease in the curvature of the lens. Okay, so now answer will be decrease in curvature of the lens. So the change in the curvature of the eye lens can thus change its focal length. When the muscles are relaxed, the lens become thin. Thus its focal length increase. This enables us to see distance object clearly. When you are looking at object closer to the eye, the ciliary muscles contract and this increases the curvature of the eye lens, and the eye lens then becomes thicker. Consequently, the focal length of the eye lens decrease. This enables us to C. Nearby object clearly. So answer will be fourth. Okay, now. Next one, ora serrata is center point of macula lutea are devoids of a receptor cells area between sensory and non-sensory parts of retina, parts of choroids adjacent of retina, possessing light reflecting guanine crystal. Answer will third. Area between sensory and non-sensory part of the retina. So here, if I more talk about ora serrata, so the ora serrata is the serrated junctions between the choroid and the ciliary body, and this junction mark the transition from the simple and non photosensitive area of the ciliary body to the complex multi-layered photosensitive region of the retina. Answer will third. Next one question. The cornea is a very important components of the human eye. The main function of is it to what? Change the shape of the lens to enable the image to be focused on the retina. No, this is not right. Provide structural support to the eye. No, this not is fine. Absorb the O2 from atmosphere. Refract the light towards the retina. Help the maximum focusing. Yes, this will have right answer. Refract the light towards the retina and helps the maximum focusing. So here, if I describe in this answer, so cornea is a transparent layer, as we know very well, of tissue, continues with the sclerotic that form the front part of the vertebrate's eye over the iris and the lens. The cornea refract light entering the eye onto the lens, thus assisting in the focusing of the image onto the retina. So answer will be fourth. This is fine. So dear students, thank you watching for me, and really I'm very happy to complete this topic in fifth part, and I hope you will enjoy to these sessions, and then after you will definitely enjoy my yesterday session also. So let's meet tomorrow. Our topic will be new and question also new. Until now, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.